Have you ever felt caught off guard by things women do or say? Sometimes, men only realize these things after going through disappointments and frustrations. But don't worry. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 important truths about women that every man should know. Let's discover together the little tests they put us through and how relationships can be made or broken. Get ready to learn and feel more confident in the world of women. Lust or pity? Pay attention. Women often see men in 2 ways. They can feel attraction, like when they're interested, or they can feel pity, which is when they think you're not a threat. Sometimes, men can chat with women, but it doesn't go anywhere, and this can be a sign that you're in the pity zone. They see you as someone they can have a casual chat with, but know you won't take the initiative. It's important to recognize this to change how you present yourself. For a long time, I felt invisible to women. They didn't notice me, and I wasn't seen as someone worthy of pity or as a friend in the zone. This happened because society expects men to always take the initiative. But I learned one important thing: the sooner you make your intentions clear, the better. You need to show your interest from the start. Make her choose between lust or nothing. Don't leave room for pity. This can completely change the dynamic between you. So, when you see a girl who catches your attention, it's important to act fast. Go up to her and ask directly, "Hi, you seem like a cool girl. How about we go out sometime?" It's all or nothing. Either something romantic happens or you move on. No beating around the bush. Let's talk about bridges and skyscrapers. Someone once said that every bridge, skyscraper, invention, book, and movie was created by men wanting to get women's attention. And in a way, that makes sense. It's a matter of biology. Men and women are made to complete each other, like pieces of a puzzle. When we hit puberty, our hormones start kicking in, and we want the attention and affection of the opposite sex. But here's the truth: until you really know and date the women you're interested in, it can leave you feeling empty and weak inside. It's important to be prepared for that. I could sit here giving advice like, don't worry, the right girl will come along, be yourself, focus on yourself, or build your life. But let me tell you how things really work. Before I learned to handle this, I was pretty unhappy in this area of my life. No matter how much I tried to disguise or ignore it, nothing I did, whether it was hitting the gym, playing video games, or working hard in business, could erase that deep human need for connection. And here's the key, folks. As soon as I managed to overcome my insecurity, that became the start of my self-improvement journey. I faced the fear of failure and proved to myself that I could have women in my life. The truth is, if you're not happy with your love life, you need to make it a priority. No more excuses, no more hiding. It's time to stand up and take control of your life. Here's a truth about women that you can't ignore. The man who wins a woman's heart isn't always the one she desires the most, but rather the one who actively pursues her. This doesn't just mean texting or chatting, but actually making things happen, like setting up dates and making plans. I've seen this happen in college. Men who weren't considered the most handsome or the richest dating women every weekend. And it wasn't because they were special or dreamers, it was because they took the initiative. They approached, asked questions, and didn't leave the girl with better options. Here's the catch: being good-looking isn't worth anything if you act passively. Just having a nice appearance doesn't solve anything unless you actively engage in your love life. Of course, being attractive can help you a lot, but without taking the initiative, it doesn't make a difference. You could be the richest and most handsome man in the world, but if you talk to women passively and don't take control in dating, you're going to end up losing out. Let's be honest, purely platonic friendship doesn't exist. The natural difference between men and women makes this impossible. Show me a guy and a girl who say they're just friends, and I'll show you a man who's hiding what he really feels, accepting that friendship because he's afraid. He fears that if he tries something, she will reject him, and he'll end up with nothing. Ultimately, it all comes down to the fear of rejection and failure. Some people may disagree with me, especially women. But if you look closer, you'll realize that many of them acknowledge that any guy who claims to be just a friend eventually tries something or confesses his feelings after a while, usually around 6 months in. Here's my mindset: I don't want to have female friends. I want to have male friends, comrades who come together to face challenges, fight dragons, and grow in life. What's the value of having a female friendship for me? That's a valid question. Leave a comment if you have a different opinion. Don't get me wrong, I know women. I see them at the gym, we exchange greetings, but they're not friends I'm trying to date and create a deep connection with. If I'm spending time with a girl, it's because I'm inviting her to something romantic and sexual. We're exploring what could happen between us, and if it doesn't work out, that's fine. No hard feelings. But I don't want this to turn into an awkward and uncomfortable friendship. Listen up, guys. When it comes to attracting women, it's usually the man who has to take the initiative, but there are exceptions. Here's the thing, the man still makes the first move, but it's a high-level man who really stands out. He's on a mission, pursuing success and working on his appearance, style, and confidence. When this kind of guy shows interest in a girl, it's something special for her. But here's the twist, even in these cases, the man needs to take the first step, show he's interested, and invite the girl out. What's interesting is that when women start playing games, this type of guy knows how to handle it. He steps back, cuts off communication, and doesn't chase after her. Guess what happens? The woman ends up pursuing him. She might say she can't make plans, but within 4 to 48 hours, she's already trying to schedule the next date. I've seen this happen in my life and with friends. In the end, it all comes down to being that high-level man, the complete package. This way, you become part of the minority that women naturally pursue, fitting into the category of desire, among the 20% of men that 80% of women want. So remember, folks, be that high-level man. Take the initiative, but also know when to step back. Stay focused on your own path, and women will come after you. The key is to be the best version of yourself and let the pursuit happen naturally. The female attitude. Any man who has ever dated knows that part of a woman's nature is to constantly test men. They want to see how you react, how they can irritate you a little. You can call it a test or games. It can be frustrating and make you wonder if it's worth pursuing women. But here's the truth, this dynamic between men and women has existed since the dawn of time. Women will always test their partners. You know what I'm talking about, your woman knows your weaknesses better than anyone else. She knows exactly how to push your buttons and test your insecurities. In the past, I used to give in to that pressure. I even thought about giving up on dating altogether. That's why some guys choose voluntary celibacy and promise to stay away from women forever. But here's what I've learned, the obstacle is the way. When my partner identifies a weakness or insecurity, I acknowledge it, take a deep breath, stay calm, and set boundaries. If necessary, I won't tolerate disrespect, but I understand that these tests are opportunities for growth. It's a chance to confront my weaknesses and become a better man. I know there's a lot of confusion out there. People used to value having multiple sexual partners, but now there's a backlash against promiscuity. Some say they want to wait for their future wife and not date anyone else. In the end, it's a constant battle between men and women. Men can feel lost, while women continue to test and challenge. But here's the truth, these tests aren't barriers, they're opportunities. They're invitations to become better and more confident. And at the end of the day, the truth is that women are attracted to men who are willing to face these challenges. In summary, understanding these hard truths about women can be the key to transforming your love life and building healthier, more authentic relationships. Remember that the journey of self-discovery and personal growth is essential to becoming the man you want to be. Don't be afraid to take action, initiate, and face the challenges that come your way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with friends who also need to hear these truths, and subscribe to the channel for more tips and inspiring content. Together, we can build a strong and informed community. Until the next video.